guess this so I'm gonna talk about the OLF. Let's see. Oh, that's so this video is gonna be about the OLF. OLF is the Oromo rebel group, so military group that has been established around 1960 in response to a oppression or gabrummaa uummata Oromoo irratti ture sanirra as a result they are supposed to be fighting oppressions, dictatorship, the looting of people's property, and ethnic violence, and that was initiated by the Amhara ethnic group, the Tigray ethnic groups, the Somalis, mostly the Amharas and the Tigray ethnic groups for the last over 300 years. And most of the people that these violence and discrimination is directed to is Oromo, and mostly because Oromo are very large in numbers in all the population in Ethiopia. Oromo population right now it exceeds over 70 million people, and the Tigray population is about 7 million. The Amhara population about 20 million, probably less than that. And then the Somalis are about probably 10 million. And the Oromo exist in a fertile land that people can grow all kind of stuff on it, the food, the coffees, grains. That's where a lot of those things growing on in Ethiopia. And so that initially before around 1900, the Oromo language was illegal. If you speak Oromo language, if you write Oromo language, it is considered punishment, and the punishment is by executions, and the reason why this is the case is because they want to oppress. They want to make sure the Oromo population exchange of information is reduced so much so that they cannot share information, cannot communicate with each other what's going on through radios. Radio is not allowed, TV is not allowed, and all these groups, the Tigray groups, the Amharas, they go outside. I mean, they go through Oromo neighborhood, Oromo town, Oromo cities, and take whatever they want. They take the land, and they take their properties. They kill people, and there is nothing Oromo people can do. I mean, if Oromo person is spotted carrying a gun, they will be killed. It is illegal for Oromo people to purchase a weapon, and it was like that around all through 93 actually. Most of the government that comes through those times, they use the Oromo to fight each other But the rights of the Oromo people are always not a priority. The government will charge whatever taxes they want to charge you, and if they want to take your house, your property, your farms, your cattle, your horses, camels, goat, sheep, they're just gonna take it, and also the people are obligated to support the government by force. They will go around Oromo neighborhood and take the children of the Oromo people to use them to fight war. And so as a result of this, OLF come into existence. The OLF basically is a resistance to the oppressions. All this Oromo leadership, they hide, they basically run out of Ethiopia, and they move down to Somalia, to neighboring countries, Eritrea, to Sudan, to Kenya. Start putting a plan together to try to fight these groups. And around 1960, 1958, that's when these old people put something together. They buy these long weapons and start to fight. So the OLF was born out of that. And as the time go by, the old people that created these groups, they die out. They're no longer with us. But the OLF of today, they basically become what they're supposed to be fighting against. They're supposed to fight dictatorship. They become dictators. The OLF of today become dictators. They're supposed to be fighting oppressions. They become the oppressors of the other minorities. Remember, Oromos, there are more than 80 different groups in Ethiopia. 80 different ethnic groups. So if you fight in oppressions, you're supposed to respect the rights of all those groups and protect them also from oppressions, from violence, from robberies, from crimes. However, the Oromo OLF, they start oppressing those groups. They start looting them, killing them, burning them alive. And this issue has been happening overwhelmingly for the last 6 years. We see people from Amhara ethnic groups, they get cut off by the OLF, their properties looted by the OLF, and all their farms, their houses, everything that they own burned and confiscated, and the rights of the Amharas not protected, and it's actually violation of the other ethnic groups. The right of other people did not become a priority. Not just that, they encourage by making YouTube videos, by making other social media videos, spreading hatred to other groups. As a result of that, the kidnapping started happening. A lot of Oromo people in Ethiopia, they start kidnapping the Amharas. They start kidnapping anybody that are of different ethnic groups. So now they targeting people that are not Oromo. If you're Amhara, you have money, they knowing to have money in the city, you have businesses, you become a prime target to be kidnapped and for ransom, for money. The same thing if you are Tigrays, you're subjected to these horrible things. And a lot of people don't have money. They're asking for, $1 million for ransom, and nobody have that kind of money. So they will kill them in a horrible way. And this is not what fighting for freedom is. All this kidnapping, all these ransoms are what a dictatorship do. And and also, if you criticize the OLF, they will call you the enemy's friend of the enemy of they tell you you are OPDO, or a friend of the enemy. And so they don't take criticism. If the people write to this leadership and ask them to change, they don't take that as advices of the people into considerations. So they run it like a dictatorship. And the fact that the OLF is running around killing everybody that is non-Oromo, violating the rights of the people, oppressing them, and looting their properties, and encouraging the other Oromos to do the same. It sends a terrible message in our society, and that Oromo, they have become what they claim to be fighting against. And so as far as the donation to the OLF, never again. The moral support for the OLF, never again. And so I encourage everybody to do the same. We're not looking to encourage a dictatorship or oppression on other people. So the OLF have become the oppressors while claiming to fight against oppressions. They have become a dictator while claiming to fight against dictatorship. They have become a thief by looting properties of other people while claiming to fight against thieves. They are claiming to fight for democracy while silencing a critic, anyone who have any different ideas. They call them an enemies of the Oromo people or the OLF. So this is not what we want. For this reason, I encourage everybody to reach out to the OLF, point out to them what the wrongdoing that they have engaged in. And of course, they will ignore your comment or your letters or your phone calls. But you can do one thing you can do consciously. If you want freedom, why would you want people that want to silence other people? If you are make sure there is no oppressive society, gabrumma, if there is no oppressive society, you would not want to support something or organizations or military group that is oppressing other people. For this reason, I encourage you to not support the OLF. And they have become cancerous in our society. And they become more like a Hamas or the Muslim terrorists, jihadis. I know that religion is fine to have religion as long as you can believe in stones if you want, as long as you don't pick up the stones and throw it at other people. That's fine. Everybody has their own opinions, but opinions cannot dictate the moralities of our society. You cannot use your religion, your idea of religion, to go and to dictate to other society how they want to live their life. So this is kind of a short videos for this, and I didn't write anything down, so I'm gonna come back to it next time. Follow me if you want to hear these kind of things in the future. Stay tuned.